Difference in living a peaceful old age. Life after 65 is often seen as a time of relaxation, a period where one can finally enjoy the fruits of their labor. Many believe that these years are meant for peace, for enjoying family, and for taking things slow. But what if I told you that this very mindset could be the reason why many elderly individuals don't make it past 75? It's not just about luck or genetics. There are certain actions, certain choices made between the ages of 65 and 75 that determine whether someone will live a long, fulfilling life or if their years will be cut short. Most people don't realize it, but this decade is the golden phase that decides your future. The habits you cultivate, the precautions you take, and the way you treat yourself during these years set the stage for the rest of your life. Yet, many unknowingly adopt habits that silently work against them, shaving years off their lives without them even noticing. Aging isn't just about physical decline. It's about adaptation. Those who understand this live longer, healthier lives, while those who resist the natural changes of aging often find themselves struggling. One of the most critical aspects of this phase is self-reliance. While children and loved ones may care for you, they have their own lives to manage. Many elderly people make the mistake of expecting their children to always be there, to provide constant support, but reality often proves otherwise. The greatest gift you can give yourself in old age is independence, both financially and physically. The truth is, as we grow older, our bodies demand more care, but unfortunately, many stop paying attention to their health, assuming that slowing down is just a natural part of aging. While some decline is inevitable, the extent of it is often within our control. One of the biggest mistakes people make after retirement is becoming inactive. It feels like a well-earned break, a time to sit back and relax after decades of work. But the body isn't designed for long periods of inactivity. Muscles weaken, bones become brittle, and without regular movement, simple tasks become more difficult. This isn't just about exercise. This is about movement in general. Walking, stretching, staying engaged in daily activities. These are the small actions that help maintain longevity. Many who remain active well into their 70s and beyond often share one common habit. They never let their bodies become idle. On the other hand, those who withdraw from physical activity, who spend most of their time sitting or lying down, find themselves declining faster than they expected. It starts slow, stiff joints, minor pains, difficulty standing for long periods. But over time, this inactivity leads to more serious health concerns, increasing the risk of falls, fractures, and chronic pain. This brings us to another critical yet overlooked factor: falls. A simple fall can change everything. While a young person may recover from a fall with minor injuries, for the elderly, it can be life-altering. A single misstep, one moment of imbalance, can lead to a hip fracture, prolonged bed rest, and a rapid decline in overall health. Unfortunately, many elderly people don't take these risks seriously until it's too late. Climbing high places, moving carelessly, not adjusting their home environment. These are risks that can be avoided, but only if they're acknowledged early. Simple changes, such as ensuring proper lighting in hallways, using handrails, and wearing supportive footwear can make all the difference. Those who take precautions often continue living independently, while those who neglect these small safety measures find themselves relying on others sooner than expected. Beyond physical health, financial security plays a crucial role in longevity. The ability to afford good health care, nutritious food, and a comfortable living environment can mean the difference between thriving in old age or struggling. Many elderly individuals outlive their savings, not because they were irresponsible, but because they failed to plan for the reality of a longer life. Money provides choices. The choice to seek better medical care, to live in a comfortable environment, to avoid being a burden on children. Without financial stability, stress increases, leading to anxiety and a reduced quality of life. Many who struggle financially find themselves unable to afford the very things that could improve their health. Proper financial planning, even later in life, can provide a sense of security that extends beyond just numbers in a bank account. While working too much in old age can be harmful, stopping work entirely can also be damaging. Many who retire and do nothing soon find themselves feeling lost, unneeded, and without purpose. This mental shift, from being an active part of society to feeling like a bystander, can negatively affect health. Retirement doesn't have to mean stopping all work. It can mean finding activities that are fulfilling without being exhausting. Some choose to volunteer. Others take on part-time work or hobbies that keep them mentally and physically engaged. Those who maintain some level of purposeful activity often report higher levels of happiness and health compared to those who completely withdraw from work. At the same time, an extreme level of frugality can be harmful. Many elderly individuals, especially those who grew up in difficult times, have a habit of saving excessively, refusing to spend on themselves even when they can afford it. While financial security is essential, depriving oneself of small joys, whether it's good food, comfortable clothing, or meaningful experiences, can lead to an unfulfilling life. There's a balance to be maintained. Money is important, but it is meant to be used wisely. Some elderly individuals refuse to replace worn-out shoes, eat leftovers beyond their freshness, or avoid medical checkups because they don't want to spend money. While this mindset might have served them well in younger years, it often works against them in old age. Those who allow themselves to enjoy life within their means often live with more happiness and less regret. Another mistake that many make is selling their homes too quickly. Some children with good intentions suggest that their elderly parents sell their home and move in with them. While this may seem like a practical choice, it often leads to feelings of dependence and loss of control. A home is not just a building. It holds memories, provides stability, and represents independence. Many who give up their home too soon find themselves regretting the decision, realizing too late that they have lost a crucial part of their identity. Of course, there are cases where selling a home is necessary, but it should never be a rushed decision. As we age, it becomes easier to fall for false promises, especially when it comes to health. The market is flooded with supplements, medical devices, and miracle cures, all claiming to extend life and prevent aging. Many elderly individuals spend a significant amount of money on these products, hoping for a quick solution. While some supplements can be beneficial, many are nothing more than marketing tactics, offering little to no real value. The real key to longevity doesn't lie in expensive pills or gadgets. It lies in maintaining a balanced lifestyle, eating well, staying active, getting regular checkups. These are the things that truly impact health. Finally, relationships in old age play a significant role in well-being. Some elderly individuals argue frequently with their life partners, holding on to past grievances instead of focusing on the years they have left together. In many cases, the only true companion in old age is one spouse, yet conflicts and misunderstandings often create unnecessary stress. The happiest elderly couples are those who learn to let go of minor issues, who choose peace over pride. Holding on to resentment does nothing but add to the burden of aging. Learning to appreciate one's partner, to support each other rather than criticize, can make these years are precious, and how they are lived determines what the future holds. Many habits, once considered minor, take on new significance as the body ages. Making small changes now can have a lasting impact, ensuring that the later years are spent not just surviving, but truly living. Aging is a journey that requires careful decisions, especially between the ages of 65 and 75. This is the time when people either set themselves up for a long, fulfilling life or unknowingly engage in habits that shorten their remaining years. Many seniors don't realize that small daily actions can make all the difference. One of the most dangerous choices is rushing into a new marriage out of loneliness. After a spouse passes away, the sense of isolation can be overwhelming. Some elderly individuals seek companionship through remarriage, believing it will bring them comfort and emotional stability. However, in reality, remarriages at an older age often come with challenges. Blending two separate lives, each with its own habits and routines, can be much more complicated in old age than in younger years. Financial concerns, differences in family dynamics, and even conflicts with children from previous marriages can create tension. Many who remarry late in life find themselves facing unexpected stress, arguments, and even regret. Loneliness is difficult, but marriage is not always a solution. Instead of rushing into a new relationship, elderly individuals should focus on building strong friendships, staying active in their community, and strengthening their bonds with family members. These social connections often provide more stability and emotional support than a rushed marriage. Another major decision that can impact longevity is whether or not to move into a nursing home. While some seniors require specialized care, many who enter nursing homes do so not out of necessity, but because they feel like a burden to their children. The thought of not wanting to inconvenience family members leads many to give up their independence too soon. However, studies show that elderly people who stay in familiar environments tend to have better mental and emotional health. Moving into a nursing home can create feelings of isolation, and being surrounded by strangers instead of loved ones can be difficult. The loss of independence, unfamiliar surroundings, and lack of personal control can accelerate both mental and physical decline. Those who remain in their own homes or who arrange for caregivers to assist them in familiar surroundings often report higher satisfaction and better overall health. If living alone is unsafe, an alternative to a nursing home is hiring a caregiver who can provide help while allowing the senior to remain in their home. This approach preserves independence and ensures that emotional well-being remains intact. The key is not to make hasty decisions based on fear, but to carefully assess all options and choose what truly aligns with personal comfort and happiness. Social relationships also change with age, especially after retirement. Many seniors struggle with the loss of work relationships, realizing that colleagues they once spent years with gradually fade away. This can be a difficult adjustment, leading some to feel forgotten or unimportant. However, it's essential to recognize that this is a natural part of life. Just as childhood friendships evolve, so do professional relationships. Instead of clinging to the past, focusing on meaningful connections in the present is more beneficial. Spending time with family, building relationships with neighbors, and finding new social circles can replace the companionship that once came from the workplace. Worrying too much about problems that cannot be solved immediately is another habit that harms elderly individuals. Many develop anxiety over issues that don't have an immediate solution, allowing stress to affect their health. There is wisdom in patience, understanding that some problems resolve themselves with time. Seniors who learn to manage stress, to take deep breaths and approach issues calmly, often experience better mental and physical well-being. The body reacts to stress just as it does to illness. Chronic stress weakens the immune system, raises blood pressure, and contributes to overall health decline. A calm mind and the ability to let go of unnecessary worries play a significant role in maintaining longevity. Another sensitive issue in old age is money. Many elderly individuals who have accumulated savings over their lifetime make the mistake of openly discussing their wealth with relatives. While some family members may be trustworthy, others may see financial gain as an opportunity. Unfortunately, cases of elderly individuals being taken advantage of financially are common. It is wise to keep personal finances private and only discuss them with a trusted financial advisor or close confidant. Money can complicate relationships, and once financial matters are brought into family discussions, conflicts can arise. Protecting personal assets is not about distrust. It is about ensuring security and maintaining control over one's own life. On the other hand, maintaining good relationships with neighbors can be invaluable in old age. A friendly neighbor is often the first person who can assist in an emergency, provide companionship, or simply offer a kind word. While younger years may be spent focusing on career and family, old age is a time when community relationships become more important than ever. Those who take the time to build positive relationships with those around them often find that they have a strong support system in place when they need it the most. Physical activity is another factor that significantly affects longevity. As people age, the temptation to stay indoors and avoid movement increases. However, staying physically active, even in small ways, is critical. Simple habits like taking a short walk, stretching, or even spending time outdoors in natural light can improve both mood and overall health. Many seniors experience vitamin D deficiency due to lack of sun exposure, which can lead to weakened bones and increased risk of fractures. The more time spent indoors, the less active the body becomes, and the cycle of inactivity leads to faster physical decline. Comparing oneself to others is another habit that creates unnecessary stress. Many elderly individuals look at others who appear healthier, wealthier, or happier and feel discouraged. But the truth is, every person's journey is different. Health, financial status, and even family circumstances vary greatly. Focusing on personal well-being rather than external comparisons leads to a more content and peaceful old age. Acceptance of one's own life, with all its ups and downs, allows for greater happiness. Eating habits also play a crucial role in aging well. Many seniors either overeat or consume high-fat, high-salt foods that contribute to health problems. The digestive system changes with age, and what was once easy to digest may now cause discomfort. Overeating puts a strain on the body, leading to bloating, high blood pressure, and increased risk of chronic diseases. Those who eat in moderation, consume nutrient-rich foods, and stay hydrated tend to have fewer health complications. Small adjustments in diet can make a significant difference, helping maintain energy levels and overall well-being. Negative emotions, such as anger, resentment, or anxiety, can be just as harmful as physical health problems. Holding on to grudges, reliving past mistakes, or feeling constant stress about the future can accelerate aging. The body reacts to negative emotions just as it does to illness, releasing stress hormones that can damage health over time. Seniors who learn to let go of negativity, who focus on gratitude and positive experiences, often live longer and more fulfilling lives. Emotional well-being is just as important as physical health in maintaining a high quality of life. Exercise is essential, but it must be done appropriately. Some elderly individuals push themselves too hard, attempting exercises that strain their joints and muscles. Others avoid exercise altogether, thinking that movement is too risky. The key is balance. Gentle activities, such as walking, stretching, or yoga can help maintain flexibility and strength without causing injury. Those who commit to even small amounts of daily movement find themselves healthier and more capable of handling daily activities. Prioritizing healthcare is another crucial factor. Many elderly individuals neglect regular medical checkups, either due to fear of bad news or because they underestimate the importance of preventive care. However, routine checkups can catch potential health problems early, allowing for better management and treatment. Ignoring small symptoms can lead to bigger issues down the road. Taking control of one's health means being proactive rather than reactive. Finally, one of the most overlooked aspects of aging is sleep. Many seniors struggle with poor sleep quality, which affects mood, memory, and overall health. Sleep is the body's way of repairing itself. Yet many elderly individuals develop habits that disrupt rest, such as drinking too much caffeine, taking long daytime naps, or using electronic devices late at night. Simple changes, such as maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, reducing stimulants, and creating a calming bedtime routine, can improve sleep quality and overall well-being. Aging does not have to mean decline. By making small but meaningful changes, seniors can ensure that their later years are not just about survival, but about truly living. The choices made today will determine the quality of life in the years to come. Aging is a process that brings wisdom and experience, but also requires adjustments in lifestyle to ensure good health and longevity. Many elderly individuals unknowingly make choices that work against them, accelerating the aging process instead of preserving their well-being. One of the biggest mistakes that often goes unnoticed is neglecting the importance of maintaining strong social connections. As people grow older, it's natural for relationships to change. Children become busier, old friends drift away, and interactions decrease. However, withdrawing from social engagement can have a direct impact on both mental and physical health. Loneliness is not just an emotional burden. It can lead to depression, weakened immunity, and even an increased risk of serious illnesses. Those who isolate themselves often experience a faster cognitive decline, compared to those who stay engaged with others. Maintaining a sense of purpose is crucial in old age. Many elderly individuals struggle with feelings of uselessness after retirement, believing they no longer contribute to society. This mindset can be harmful. Even if someone is no longer working a traditional job, there are countless ways to stay involved: volunteering, mentoring younger generations, or simply being an active part of community. People who continue to find purpose in their daily lives tend to live longer and have better overall health. They wake up with a reason to move, interact, and remain mentally stimulated. Those who see retirement as a time of stagnation often experience the opposite effect, losing motivation and falling into a cycle of inactivity. One key factor in maintaining health during aging is keeping the mind active. Many elderly individuals focus only on physical health, forgetting that mental well-being is just as important. Activities such as reading, playing strategy-based games, learning new skills, or engaging in creative hobbies can help keep the brain sharp. Cognitive decline is not solely caused by aging itself. Lack of mental stimulation plays a major role. The brain functions like a muscle. The more it is used, the stronger it remains. Many people assume that forgetfulness is an unavoidable part of aging. But in reality, consistent mental engagement can help prevent memory loss and cognitive impairment. Another overlooked habit that can significantly impact health is taking unnecessary medications or supplements. The market is filled with products promising anti-aging benefits, improve memory, or enhance physical strength, but many of these claims are exaggerated. Some seniors end up spending large amounts of money on products that have little to no real effect. In worse cases, some supplements or medications can even cause harm when taken without proper medical supervision. Instead of relying on unverified health products, elderly individuals should focus on maintaining a balanced diet, staying physically active, and following medical advice based on real scientific evidence. Eating habits play a critical role in determining overall health in old age. While many seniors understand the importance of nutrition, some develop habits that work against them. Overeating is one of the most common mistakes. With reduced metabolism, the body requires fewer calories. Yet some individuals continue eating as they did in their younger years. This leads to weight gain, digestive issues, and an increased risk of diseases, such as diabetes and high blood pressure. On the other hand, some elderly individuals go to the extreme of eating too little, fearing weight gain or believing that cutting meals will keep them healthier. Both habits are harmful. The key is balance, eating nutritious meals in moderation, focusing on whole foods rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber. In addition to overeating, consuming excessive salt, sugar, or unhealthy fats can silently contribute to health deterioration. Many traditional diets contain high levels of salt, which can lead to high blood pressure and cardiovascular problems. Processed foods, fried items, and sugary snacks increase inflammation in the body, contributing to joint pain, fatigue, and an overall decline in energy levels. Making conscious food choices, such as incorporating fresh fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, can significantly impact longevity and well-being. Hydration is also key. Many elderly individuals forget to drink enough water, which can lead to dehydration, affecting kidney function and causing dizziness, confusion, or fatigue. A simple habit like drinking enough water daily can improve digestion, maintain skin health, and boost overall energy. Another mistake many seniors make is ignoring the importance of proper sleep. Poor sleep habits, such as staying up too late, waking up multiple times at night, or having an irregular sleep schedule, can severely impact health. Sleep is the body's natural repair system, and when it is disrupted, the immune system weakens, memory function declines, and the risk of chronic illnesses increases. Some elderly individuals rely on sleeping pills to get rest, but long-term use of sleep aids can lead to dependency and other health complications. The best way to improve sleep quality is to maintain a consistent sleep schedule, create a relaxing bedtime routine, and avoid stimulants such as caffeine late in the day. Gentle physical activity, exposure to natural daylight, and reducing screen time before bed can also help regulate sleep patterns. Emotional stability is just as important as physical health when it comes to longevity. Many elderly individuals hold on to negative emotions, resentment, regret, or anger that slowly eat away at their peace of mind. Stress and emotional distress trigger harmful physical reactions in the body, such as increased heart rate, higher blood pressure, and weakened immunity. Learning to let go of unnecessary worries and focusing on positive experiences can contribute to a longer and more peaceful life. Those who maintain a sense of humor, find joy in small things, and practice gratitude often experience better health outcomes than those who constantly dwell on past disappointments. One of the greatest fears many elderly individuals have is becoming a burden to their families. This fear often leads some to make decisions that are not in their best interest, such as refusing medical care, avoiding necessary expenses, or isolating themselves from loved ones. While independence is valuable, it's also important to accept help when needed. True independence is not about doing everything alone, but about making smart choices that ensure comfort, safety, and well-being. Physical safety becomes even more important with age. Many seniors underestimate the risks associated with falls, not realizing that a single accident can change the course of their life. Making small adjustments to the home environment, such as installing grab bars, improving lighting, and removing tripping hazards, can greatly reduce the risk of falls. Simple habits like using handrails, wearing non-slip shoes, and being cautious when moving around can prevent serious injuries. Regular health checkups are another essential part of aging well. Some seniors avoid doctor visits, either because they fear bad news or because they assume that minor symptoms will go away on their own. However, early detection of health issues can make a significant difference in treatment outcomes. Routine screening for blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, and other conditions help identify potential problems before they become severe. Taking a proactive approach to healthcare ensures that any underlying issues are addressed before they escalate. Social relationships, emotional well-being, and personal fulfillment all play a role in determining the quality of life in old age. Those who invest in their relationships, stay mentally and physically active, and take care of their health are more likely to experience a fulfilling and independent life. Every choice matters, and small daily actions add up over time. Aging should not be seen as a decline, but as a new chapter filled with opportunities for growth, learning, and enjoyment. By making mindful decisions, seniors can ensure that their later years are not only longer, but also more meaningful. Unnecessary suffering, making their later years more difficult than they need to be. One of the most common mistakes is resisting change and refusing to adapt to new realities. Life after 65 is different from earlier years, and those who adjust to these changes with a positive mindset tend to live healthier, happier lives. The key to aging well is not just about avoiding illness, but about embracing life with a sense of purpose and adaptability. One of the most overlooked aspects of maintaining health in old age is the willingness to learn and grow. Some elderly individuals fall into the trap of believing that they are too old to change their ways, to learn new things, or to develop new skills. However, studies have shown that those who continue to challenge their minds and stay intellectually engaged experience slower cognitive decline and better mental health. It's never too late to pick up a new hobby, read books, learn to use technology, or explore new interests. Keeping the brain active not only helps with memory, but also improves overall happiness and fulfillment. Another mistake many elderly individuals make is holding on to rigid expectations of how their children should support them. While it is natural for parents to want their children to be present in their lives, expecting constant attention or care can create unnecessary disappointment. The reality is that adult children have their own families, responsibilities, and challenges. Those who learn to enjoy their own company and find independence in their daily lives experience greater peace of mind. Instead of waiting for children to provide happiness, focusing on self-care, building friendships, and engaging in fulfilling activities leads to a more content and meaningful life. One major challenge in old age is dealing with declining physical strength. Many seniors ignore early warning signs of weakness, assuming that fatigue, joint pain, or decreased mobility are just natural parts of aging. While some decline is inevitable, much of it can be slowed or prevented with proper care. Strength training, even in small amounts, helps maintain muscle mass and prevent frailty. Simple exercises such as lifting light weights, using resistance bands, or engaging in bodyweight exercises can make a significant difference in mobility and independence. Those who prioritize physical activity find that they are able to perform daily tasks with ease, reducing their reliance on others and maintaining a higher quality of life. In addition to physical activity, nutrition plays a critical role in how well the body ages. Many elderly individuals continue eating the same way they did in their younger years, not realizing that their dietary needs have changed. Processed foods, excessive carbohydrates, and high-fat meals put additional stress on the body, leading to increased inflammation and disease risk. A diet rich in vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grain provides the necessary nutrients for a strong immune system and sustained energy levels. Eating smaller, balanced meals throughout the day can help maintain steady blood sugar levels and prevent fatigue. Hydration is another factor that is often neglected. Many seniors do not drink enough water, leading to dehydration, which can cause dizziness, confusion, and even hospital visits. As the body ages, the sensation of thirst diminishes, making it even more important to consciously consume fluids throughout the day. Those who maintain proper hydration experience better digestion, improved cognitive function, and healthier skin. A simple habit such as drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning and keeping a water bottle nearby throughout the day can make a significant difference in overall well-being. Another overlooked aspect of aging well is emotional management. Many elderly individuals carry emotional burdens from the past, regrets, old grudges, or unresolved conflicts that weigh heavily on their mental health. Holding on to negativity not only affects mood, but also has a direct impact on physical health. Chronic stress releases hormones that increase the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and weakened immunity. Those who practice forgiveness, let go of past disappointments, and focus on the present moment experience greater peace and emotional stability. Meditation, deep breathing exercises, and simple gratitude practices can help cultivate a more positive outlook on life. Sleep is another crucial factor that many seniors struggle with. Poor sleep quality leads to increased fatigue, weakened immune function, and greater difficulty in concentrating. Many elderly individuals develop habits that disrupt their sleep cycle, such as consuming caffeine too late in the day, taking long daytime naps, or using electronic devices before bed. Establishing a consistent sleep routine, reducing screen exposure before bedtime, and creating a comfortable sleeping environment can improve sleep quality. Those who prioritize good sleep habits wake up feeling more refreshed and energized, leading to better overall health. One of the most damaging habits that affects seniors is a tendency to focus too much on the past and compare their current life to their younger years. While reminiscing about past experiences is natural, constantly dwelling on what was lost, youth opportunities, or relationships can lead to sadness and regret. Aging should not be viewed as a decline, but as a new chapter filled with opportunities for growth and learning. Those who accept and embrace this phase of life find greater joy and fulfillment than those who resist it. Personal safety also becomes a major concern as people age. Many seniors underestimate the importance of making their homes safer, leading to preventable accidents such as falls. Installing grab bars in bathrooms, using non-slip mats, and ensuring adequate lighting can significantly reduce the risk of injury. Simple adjustments to daily habits, such as avoiding carrying heavy objects or being mindful of wet floors, can prevent serious health complications. Another critical issue in old age is financial security. Many elderly individuals make impulsive financial decisions that put them in vulnerable situations. Some are too trusting when it comes to lending money to relatives or falling for scams that target seniors. Protecting one's finances and making informed financial decisions ensures long-term stability and reduces stress. Consulting with a trusted financial advisor and having a clear plan for managing expenses can prevent unnecessary financial hardships. Maintaining strong relationships with family, friends, and community members plays a vital role in overall happiness. Those who nurture meaningful connections experience less loneliness and greater emotional support. Engaging in group activities, attending community events, or simply making an effort to stay connected with loved ones helps build a strong social support system. Even small interactions, such as greeting neighbors or having regular phone calls with friends, contribute to emotional well-being. Aging is not just about avoiding illness. It's about making mindful choices that enhance the quality of life. Every decision, from what to eat to how to manage stress, plays a role in determining how enjoyable and fulfilling the later years will be. Those who prioritize their health, maintain a sense of purpose, and stay socially and mentally engaged are more likely to experience a long and meaningful life. The journey of aging is different for everyone, but one universal truth remains. Life is meant to be lived fully at every stage. Taking control of daily habits, focusing on well-being, and maintaining a positive mindset can make all the difference in ensuring that the years ahead are not just about survival, but about truly thriving. The choices made today will shape the future, and it's never too late to take steps toward a healthier and happier life.